This is an Insane Cast production. You are listening to Thanks for Watching, the All Movies Podcast, with your cast, DJ, Beth, Joe, and now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to episode 115.
115.
Shot out of a cannon on that one.
Yeah. On Monday, June 22nd. So you'll be hearing this tomorrow or today. This always gets me. Oh, it just reminded me of another movie, but we'll talk about that later. We'll totally talk about that later. Because it's all about the show. It's in the show, and I don't have to explain it to you guys because you will understand. Oh, yes. It's like a murder mystery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll understand as it goes along. So, I'm DJ.
I'm Beth.
I'm Beth.
Wow.
You're so pretty.
Thanks.
I love your hair.
I'm Joe.
Hey, Joe. How's everybody's weekend? What'd y'all do? Do anything fun?
Father's Day. My dad came out.
Yeah.
Met the baby for the first time.
Oh.
So that was nice, since good old Danger Zone was born 2 weeks into lockdown.
Quarantine.
My dad has not had the chance to see his only grandson.
Oh.
Nice.
Good for him.
Yeah, we did some Father's Day stuff on Saturday-ish.
Okay.
Just
Nice.
immediate family get-together. I didn't hug anybody.
Well,
Yeah.
but
I didn't
smart.
touch anybody. No, I did. I fist bumped everyone, I think, and then washed my hands immediately.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're still playing it pretty safe, so we're not doing anything.
Yeah,
that's
nothing
good.
big.
Like a lot of people are not. Like your city, Las Vegas, Wet and Wild opened this weekend, I heard. And they had record crowds, and no
It's
one's wearing any protection.
Crazy. Absolutely.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. I am not leaving my home. I'm not going out anywhere. Nope.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Because you've seen the numbers, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
horrible.
12 states hit records yesterday,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So should we start a countdown until we're back in the clink?
Lockdown number 2, like,
Right.
Yeah.
it's gonna happen, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I really one of my friends in Nebraska, who admittedly is an idiot, said to me, "Oh, Beth, you getting this second wave of coronavirus? It's happening because of the protests."
Wrong.
And I'm like,
No.
"You're an idiot. It's happening because it's still the first wave and everyone
Yep.
started acting like idiots."
Yep.
2, it's not because of the protests. Shut your mouth.
The, I can't get my hair cut. Whatever, you whiner.
I haven't gotten my hair cut in years, you big babies.
I know.
I read I think Blue read something that folks that were out protesting, among most of those people tested, only like 1.8% of people are showing up positive because everyone was mostly wearing masks.
They
Mostly
were.
wearing masks, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna get shifted to that, though, just to
Of course.
further push the narrative that
Yeah.
that young people are stupid and they're the ones that are causing all the problems.
Well, admittedly, there are a lot of stupid young people out
but-
there. I'm not going to debate that, but that is not the reason for this, quote, second wave. That's really
No.
just more of the first wave.
It is. I mean, look, it's look at how many people are going to the casino. Look at how many people are going to whatever.
It's the look at all the dumb teenagers who are busy, making out on the front steps of the whatever, the Rite Aid.
Yeah.
It's the people who can't be bothered to wear a mask because, it's hot out.
Yeah.
Or, it messes up my makeup.
Oh, no, the best one is...
Go ahead.
No. I was jumping on the people who say they can't wear one.
Yeah.
They say, I have a condition that I can't wear a mask. And the only thing that I can think of is you have a condition that doesn't let you wear a mask. It's most likely a respiratory condition.
So you should probably not be leaving the house.
Yeah.
This thing will absolutely kill you. So what are you doing?
Yeah. What?
Right?
Why are you being a crazy town?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
It's
No,
pretty
thank you.
We're just pushing along like everything's still, don't touch anything, and
Yeah.
cover your face.
Yeah.
So
For
good
sure.
luck to everybody in your state. If it's open and you are worried, or if you don't care and you think it's all a bunch of hoopla, then we'll see you on the other side.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Exactly. Crazy. I got my hair cut, but that was because we found my razor. And it's a little shorter than we expected it to be, but that's okay. I mean, it's fine.
Were you cutting your own hair before like that?
Yeah, I was, and then so we usually use one or two. Like they have numbers on them. I don't know what they mean, but like one or two, and then so we did. I think we used 2 or something, and then Penny changed to get like the back hair on your neck or whatever. Just like you just use
that's a 1 or a 0.
The 0.
No at all.
Yeah, we use the 0 and just like get that off or whatever. And then Penny was looking over and she goes, "Oh my God, I missed a spot." And then right before she could think about it, she just zipped it off with the 0.
Because it was the last thing that was on the clip. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was like, well, it looks like because it was right on the front of my head too, so it was like it was going to be completely noticeable that it goes from 2 to 1 or to 0. So it was like, well, looks like we're getting rid of it all.
It's like we're taking it from here.
Yep, and I like it. I think I enjoy it. Like, and oddly enough, we do these Marco Polos and stuff, and you're only talking to yourself, really. Like, so I'm looking at myself and I'm talking, and I'm like, going,
just can't stop looking at yourself.
Wow, I think I like this look on you. This is good.
Perfect.
Oh, my mom hates it, but just so everybody knows, Mom's like,
Mary.
"Oh no, not bald DJ. That's awful." I'm like,
Bald DJ is the worst.
it's the worst. Don't do it.
Bald DJ isn't too bad.
So she doesn't like you with bald hair or with no hair?
With bald hair.
Yeah, with no
Bald
hair.
hairs.
No
But
hair.
what does Penny think? She's okay with it?
Yeah, she's fine. She doesn't care. She's fine. I mean, I think
Penny's cool.
I think she's more like mortified that she made that mistake than anything. So
Dang it! I don't care that you're bald. I care that I messed up and did it.
Right. And I think it's great. I don't have a problem with it. So I'm like, all right.
I'm sure it's cooler in the summer.
Oh gosh, no.
In the Vegatron heat.
No, it's not cooler here at all. At all.
No, your hair, goob.
Oh, that too. If I go outside.
Like if my hair were bald, it would be cooler than it is right now. I grant it.
I guess
Except
that
it
makes
is
sense.
soaking wet.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like I've had long hair, but I guess I don't know the difference. It doesn't really make that. Of course, my hair was super thin. Yours is like super thick.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
How long
There's
is the longest you've ever had your hair?
I think it was about shoulder length.
That's
but
pretty long, Deej.
No, maybe it was a little bit longer, but not too much longer than that.
And when was that? Like what
Oh
era
gosh,
of your
I was
life?
like in my 20s.
He was like 9.
Yeah. I did have a mullet when I was a kid, but no, it was.
You...
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. What?
True story.
I'm sure there's a picture there somewhere. I don't
you
even
have
know.
to find a picture.
Oh.
of
Yes,
that.
find the picture.
Yeah, there's some. We're missing pictures between like age 11 and age 20. I don't
Who
even know.
did you bribe?
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
You had a mullet. Oh man.
Yeah, I did. And I've had multicolored hair too. Like so, when I was
Oh yeah.
when I had
I
long
have as
hair,
well.
I had like black and then cherry plum and blue and green. And just all these different colored hairs. It was
did
fun.
have crazy hairs.
Yeah.
Bright orange.
I
Yeah.
used to bleach my hair,
Oh.
or I had my mom do. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 blonde stripes from front to back. Like it was
Oh
like.
wow.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
And then obviously my longest that I ever had my hair was down to my waist
Whoa.
when I had my long dreads.
That's long, brother.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dudes
I'm-
don't usually wear them that long.
What? Dreadlocks?
Hair.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, because
yeah.
I had dreadlocks. They just kept going.
Yeah, that's different,
dig
I
it.
guess. Yeah. That's cool.
I miss them.
I bet you do. You think you'll have them back?
No, my hair's too. That's why we cut them off. My hair's too thin on the top and in the back, so
Yeah.
it's just, it wasn't a good look anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know Stevie Wonder's pulling it off. You know, his hair just keeps going backwards and backwards.
It's the weight.
There's been other couple guys who have had dreads where the front disappears on them and they still rock it, but
Yeah.
I was like, it's too thin and it just looks bad.
Yeah. That's why I do my short now, because it's just so thin and out up there, and I was like, fine, whatever, I'll just chop it off.
Yeah.
But
Go full Patrick Stewart on it, man. Get a razor up there.
oh, I don't know about that. We'll see. I'll think about it. But needless to say, my mom wouldn't be happy.
Well, your mom's not married to you.
No,
so
she's
that's
not.
all right.
That is
Exactly.
accurate. She is not married to DJ.
Nope. So anyway, cool. Well, I'm glad y'all had a good time on the weekend. That's cool. We fixed our sliding glass door.
Good job.
Yeah, it wasn't rolling. It was like just basically sliding on metal. On metal.
Oh.
There was like no wheel.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah, so we took a day and took that apart and bought the wheels and put it back together, and then made a TikTok immediately right after that.
Perfect.
As you do.
As you do.
What I like to call
Of
priorities.
course, exactly. And I had to use my door as a prop. I mean, honestly. It's a perfectly good working door now.
Now. You fixed it.
Yeah. So, pretty productive weekend. Cool. Well, hey, we also watched a bunch of movies this week. You want to talk about some movies?
Sure.
All right. First, movie news type of stuff. Ian Holm. Everybody know that gentleman?
Yeah.
Yep.
He was like, for me, he was like the priest in Fifth Element. Like that was his role to me. That was like the movie.
Also widely known as Bilbo Baggins from The Lord of the Rings.
Right, and I guess it's more widely known there because
Also,
necessarily.
Ash in Alien.
yes.
Yep. Also, what was his name? The bad guy in From Hell.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I watched
So
From
good in
Hell.
that. It was a good one.
You should
it's
watch
a Jack the
that.
Ripper movie.
Oh, okay.
In the dark by yourself.
No.
Yes, definitely.
Scary.
Like, make sure Penny goes to bed first.
And tie your hands together.
Yep.
No. That sounds like it would be a bad idea.
Maybe duct tape your feet to the
Yeah,
chair.
so you can't get away.
Yep, yep.
Uh-huh.
And then when you are getting up to get away, have the cat reach out and scratch your Achilles tendon.
Oh no.
Yes, just roll it up in your calf.
I may have seen parodies about that.
Yeah, it happens. That's a real thing.
Oh gosh. Ay, ay, ay. So, but who else we lost today? Also, Joel Schumacher.
Oh man.
Yeah.
80 though, he's all right.
Yeah, 80. Yeah, not bad. Here,
80's not bad.
He did his time.
yeah. But it gave us a fun Batman movie, right?
Yeah.
Batman Forever. That was a blast.
Didn't he also do Batman and Robin?
That I don't know.
I think so. I think you're right.
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
double check.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Yeah. I'm pretty
But
sure.
Double.
I mean, can we blame him? Probably picked the best time to leave Planet
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I 100%.
Yeah. No kidding.
Hello,
So much
Crackhead
great.
Blue. Welcome to the listening.
Crackhead.
Hey, Miss Blue Lady.
Blue, you're
Channel
here.
Yes, he did do Batman and Robin as well.
Uh-oh. Somebody rang our doorbell. I hope it's not a ding-dong ditch. I hope it's actually somebody. Penny will take care of it. Hi, Crackhead Blue. All these interruptions, I'm sorry. Well, hey, one other thing in the news that I saw. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Oh, yeah. I won't repeat that. Okay.
Thank you
Yeah.
for...
Although I don't think she'd care.
No, she wouldn't. That's why she shared it.
That's why she said it? Okay.
Hey, be glad you're not lactose intolerant anymore. Oh, or at all. Because that's
At
a
all.
thing.
Yeah.
In a
I never was.
continuing cheese-eating trend.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep eating that cheese for you, man.
Oh, please
Delicious.
eat it for me because, man.
I had cheeseburger with Swiss and cheddar on it today.
Oh,
2 of them.
yum. Oh, yum. That sounds
Cooked
delicious.
them myself.
Hot dog.
Man. Lucky. I'm so jealous. Oh, well.
So how are you gonna eat a Twinkie wiener
Twinkie
sandwich?
wiener sandwich.
So-
He'll brave it.
But there are pills you can take. Yeah. There are pills that you can take, and it's yeah. It's good
Yeah.
stuff.
That's the story.
It helps.
Yeah. And he's sticking to
And
it.
I'm trying to figure out the how to, if I have to take one, or if I have to take two, if I take one and then another one much later, or how it works. I don't know. It's much like figuring out my insulin, right? You know, I have to eat something and then put this medicine in me so I don't like lose a kidney or something. So, you know, it's like that. Anyway, I was going to talk about other news. Not bowel news.
Okay.
Bowel news.
Bowel news. One last thing. Okay, one last thing before we move on. I saw that Michael Keaton is in talks to return as Bruce Wayne
Yep.
on Gotham,
Nope.
The TV show?
the TV
Gotham
show.
Is
Oh.
canceled, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Because
Gotham.
earlier you told me the Flash. So
oh crap! I said
I heard it was, yeah.
it was the
wasn't-
Flash.
yeah.
Just
All right.
my notes. I don't know why I wrote that in my notes.
Trying to help you out here, man.
Thank you.
I heard he's going to play Bruce Wayne on G.I. Joe, actually.
on G.I.
Oh.
Joe.
So we're all wrong
I see
because
how-
DJ was passing out bad information.
No. I'm just, I'm just poking fun at DJ.
I hear
I
Michael
love it.
Keaton is going to play Batman in The Office.
Yeah, man. I hear he's going to... Oh, man.
guys
I hear he's
are
going to
killing
be Spider-Man in Empire Strikes Back 2.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I hear he's going to play the part of Hitler in Finding Nemo 3.
Oh, man.
What?
I do love that that Michael Douglas.
Oh my god.
Michael Douglas.
That's his real name.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton is a Michael Douglas?
He is.
Yeah, he
That's
had to
true.
change it in order
Because
to
of Michael Douglas.
because of Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is neat.
Chris Kringle.
Thank you. Well, enough of that. If you could.
Is it though? Is it enough of
I hear
that?
he's going to play Blade in Blade Runner 3.
Oh!
Oh no.
I hear he's gonna play Ruby Rod in The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh
Remake.
yes. Oh, that's awesome.
Now I'm just looking at my wall of pops and mixing stuff.
He's
Now
gonna
you
play. He's gonna play Lilu Dallas in Multipass, the movie.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
I would watch that.
I actually would too.
Where she
I'd-
just runs around the whole 2 hours, showing it to people and saying Multipass.
Multipass.
Except it's Michael Keaton, you said, so it's gonna be
Oh,
like
right.
Multipass.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Multipass.
multipass. Oh my
And
gosh.
then he's gonna give the Spider-Man dialogue that he did to Peter Parker in the car.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. That's such a good scene in that
it
movie.
is. It's a great scene.
Oof.
Well,
All right, sorry, Deej. Go ahead.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I am okay with derailing the show this way. It's just the way it goes, and I feel like the whole show's been derailed at some point.
Yeah.
Hey, so if you have a movie that you think Michael Keaton would be in, you can let us know at 512 Podcast.
That's what next week's list should be. Movies that Michael Keaton should be in.
Future movies that he should be in. That's funny.
Roles and movies, yeah.
Roles in movies. 512 Podcast or 763-2278. Or, I'm sorry, 512-763-2278.
Doesn't even know his own phone number.
I don't even know. It's right in front of me, too. That's the even worst part about that. Just go to our website, tfwmovies.com. Yeah, you'll find all that info there. Also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But my favorite way, everybody knows my favorite way, patreon.com/tfwmovies. Yeah. And so if you're a Patreon subscriber, guess what you get to do? You get to be online with us right now.
Woo, like Blue.
Yes, who's in there right now? And her last words were, Corbin! That was funny.
In the spirit of Ruby Rod.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Corbin, my man.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'll feel right, man. I got a headache.
This ain't me.
This ain't me.
Yes.
I for the longest time wanted to actively incorporate zzz into my frustration.
Yes.
But when I'm frustrated, I'm too mad to do that. So I can't think about being funny while I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
I should work on that.
You know what you could do? You just train yourself to do it. Like,
that's what I was trying to do.
But no, little things like staple your finger and then go bzzz,
How about no? I don't want to do stuff like that on
Beth,
purpose.
you can probably skip the stapling the finger.
Ouch, my fingy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying to think of other ways. Or say stuff like you would normally say, like not be angry, but like what you would normally say when you're angry, like "Gosh darn it," bzzz! Just keep that going. Like train yourself, and eventually all those bad words, if there are any, will go away.
Yes,
It'll be
because we all know that I am such a genteel, ladylike creature who would never use a swear word, not ever.
Not ever. You're not a pirate.
No, I'm kind of a pirate.
Pirate.
Super salty in language.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah. Where were we? The Patreon. Subscribe. We need one more, y'all. So tell your friends. Come on, tell your friends. Even if it's just for 1 month, we need one more. Okay, for as long as you want. If it has to be longer than 1 month, it's okay. We won't be upset about it. But yeah, Twinkie Wiener Sandwich Challenge. We just need one more. And I have the pills to do it.
Yeah.
I would have to just make a store run and we'll have everything we need.
Yeah.
Do. That's all we need is one more person.
One more. Cool.
And Joe to go to the store.
Yeah. And then you'll be able to watch it happen on Marco Polo, because all subscribers get to go on to Marco Polo, right?
And then I'll save the video and put it on the Instagrams too.
That's true. That'll get to go.
Or should I not do that?
No, that'll get to go out in the public because that's something that's cool.
Insta jams.
Yeah.
Insta jams.
But people will get to see it more instantaneous. On the Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ticket. So, okay, here we go. So, let's move on to our lists, people. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Thank you. Helen Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Helen Hunt. She was in some movies, and we liked some of those movies. And so one of the movies we're going to talk about, we'll start off with Crackhead Blues List, because she was in Castaway, and Crackhead Blues really like Castaway.
Oh.
So she was also in Twister.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that film, by the way. I've watched.
It's one of my favorites.
I can't even say how many times I've watched that film because I don't remember. I've watched it over and over and over again.
I've seen it so many times. There's a quote in there that friends of mine use to me specifically because they know it's from Twister and they know it'll make me laugh. And it's like totally a throwaway line when Aunt Meg is in the the ambulance and she's broken her wrist and she's like, "You've been chasing these things since you were a little kid. It's what you do. Go do it." My friends will say that to me when I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get this from the kitchen." "Okay, go do it."
Oh, okay, go get it.
Go. You've been chasing that soda since you were a little kid. Go do it.
I admittedly haven't seen Twister in many years.
Many.
So I vaguely remember the end.
Oh.
When they open the little pod and all the little guys flying there and they're like, "It's working.
Dorothy
It's mapping it. Oh my goodness.
It's going to turn southeast."
It's so happy about it.
Yeah.
And then I barely remember that movie. A Flying Cow. That's about all I can remember.
It's a different cow. I think it's the same cow.
It is.
It's on my list, though.
Yeah.
So.
It was
It's a great movie.
And boy, back then, I mean, it was the movie. Like, it was, what is it? What do you call it? Like, when like
Joe, my friend, you are in luck.
Ooh,
What?
It's on Netflix.
Oh man.
all right, it's on Netflix.
Put
just-
it in.
Let
We
just
should
add
watch
to
it
the
this
list.
week.
Just add it to the list of stuff
I'll watch it.
that I still have yet to watch.
I'll watch it this week.
I will watch it this week.
Yeah, watch it this week.
I
So-
maybe might watch it this week.
Joe will try to watch it. DJ and I will watch it. We'll talk
Definitely.
about it next week.
For sure. It was innovative. That's right. It was innovative. That was the word I was trying to think of.
There you go.
That it took me till just now to actually get it, honestly.
A lot of innovate happened.
Yes. With the technology, the computer animation of a cow, and then that cow ended up in other movies. Just I can't.
Did it?
Yes, it did. I wish I could remember what other movies there were, but that cow was sort of a signature cow in some of other films. And I'm gonna have to figure out which ones they were, because it was by the same company, which was kind of cool.
Ah.
So, sorry, Crackhead Blue. We took your list and cut it in two.
Yeah, hijacked it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. But it's a great list. What Women Want. I forgot about that movie.
That's a pretty funny
Yeah.
movie.
That's
a
pretty funny.
That is a funny movie. As Good as It Gets.
Mm-hmm.
Another great movie. And Pay It Forward.
Great one.
Yeah. So,
A little rough, but it's good.
yeah.
So, here's another stupid story from Beth. Pay It Forward came out when I was working at the movie theater,
Oh.
and we were all watching the movies that were coming out the night before they opened because we worked there and we got that. So Thursday nights we all got to see movies that nobody had seen yet. And we were watching Pay It Forward, and about 10 minutes before the end, the print burnt up. So we didn't get to see the end. So the next day I'm at work, and people are like coming out crying, and I'm like,
Oh,
what
no.
movie did they see?
Yeah.
Because we missed the whole,
Yeah.
ending piece. And I don't want to spoil it for people 20 years later.
Aw,
But,
20 years later.
But yeah, we didn't know about the culmination of the film, so all of us people working are just like, what is their problem? That movie was really nice. It was good. Everybody was so nice to each other.
Oh,
And
dear.
then, whoops. So I didn't find out until like probably 2 days later. I was just oh shit!
Yeah, you guys missed a whopper.
Yeah, quite the ending.
I don't know that I've seen that movie.
Yeah, but Blue, we did. We did mention Joel Schumacher.
We
Yeah.
did. Aw, holy moly.
We were trying to figure out if he made more than one of the Batmans. Beth started to look it up, but then I think she got sidetracked.
Nope, I did say that he did
Oh.
also make Batman.
Okay,
Yeah.
then we did confirm it.
Yeah, it was confirmed.
My
The really
apologies.
colorful ones. The ones that were super, super colorful are Joel Schumacher movies.
Yeah.
And the ones that are mostly in grayscale are Tim Burton movies.
Yes,
Which makes a lot of sense, really, if you think about it.
it does. I love the colorful ones. Those are some of my favorite, but I also love the Tim Burton ones. So
I
that's
love the
tough.
Tim Burton ones.
Tough one.
Dude,
I am a Tim Burton Batman girl.
Yeah, the first one's the best one.
It really is.
Yes, agreed.
I agree.
Let's kick some ice.
I like
The
it.
part when Arnold Schwarzenegger is singing with his
Oh,
big
yeah.
bear slippers. He's like,
Yeah, I didn't really like the ones after. I don't even know. What's the second one called?
Batman Returns.
Bat-
I
Yeah.
barely
Danny
remember that
DeVito?
one. Yeah, okay. I didn't really. I mean, it's okay.
The Penguin.
The Penguin.
It's not the first. It's not the good one though.
I liked that one too, though, just because I mean, probably because Danny DeVito. I think he nailed it.
Because Paul Rubens is in it
And well, we like Paul Rubens.
for like 3 seconds.
Yeah. But still, good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love this Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. Pretty
Michelle
awesome.
Pfeiffer was a great Catwoman.
She really was.
Much better than Holly Berry's Catwoman.
I think so.
That movie is so bad.
That movie is pretty garbagey.
It's bad.
It's not a great.
That was
movie.
the one where the plot was the women's makeup thing.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I and maybe it's because us guys couldn't
don't wear
get into
makeup?
that. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it was just because it was bad.
Okay.
It's bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to. No, I do. It's bad.
But yeah. You're right.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Fran.
Because the one thing I remember about the Michelle Pfeiffer one is that when she destroys the light in the background and goes from hello to hell or something like that. I don't know why, but that was something that I would never forget.
It said hello there, and she broke it, and then it said hell
here. That's right. I just loved that. I've never forgotten it, except for the here part.
Yeah, I've never forgotten that, except that I didn't remember what I was talking about just now.
Yeah, except for that.
But it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I love it. That was good.
I got your back.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Crackhead Blue, for your list, by the way. That was really awesome. My list is short. There's only 3, and one goes way back. So these 2 could be like my number 1. I don't even know. As good as it gets, I absolutely love that film. I've watched it hundreds of times. It must be. And that's probably exaggerating, but it's still, I watched it a lot. I still love that film.
You've seen it. You've seen it times.
Many times. Twister. I love Twister. Just the idea of the way they did it back then. I mean, now when you watch it, you're like, computer animation. Cow.
You silly.
But I love it for that reason, too. So, I mean, that's great.
I mean, we had Philip Seymour Hoffman in his first role, I believe, as Dusty, the storm chaser, who just, really loved to be a bizarre guy.
Yeah.
Really had a thing for Bill Paxton's lady, but that's okay.
I can't wait to watch this film again. That's going to be cool. I can't wait. So sometime this week I'll be watching it. And then the third one is Trancers, which is really crazy because I remember watching this film on HBO when I was a kid. And it's basically a time travel kind of a movie.
Yeah.
They made like 4 of them.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't remember the other 3, but I do remember the first one. And so that's cool. So I'm like, which I would love to see again. I don't know if it's going to withstand the tale of time, but like one of where they come from is like the year 22 something. Crazy.
It's like next year.
Yeah, next year. Right.
Not really, guys.
No. But I would love to see it again and just kind of reminisce and see what their version of the future looks like compared to. I mean, it's not this year because they still have like 200 years to go, but what it would be like 200 years from now, and what they think it was.
Probably still dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Most likely,
If not dead, certainly dumb.
Yeah.
Not getting it through your thick skull.
Right. Boy, humanity. So that's my list. It's 3. It's not very big. So Beth, what do you got?
I just have 2.
Okay.
I have Twister because it was like the first movie that I got to see in the movie theater. Like there was when I was a kid, we used to watch a lot of movies, and then something big happened in my life, and for a long time we didn't get to go see movies. And then when that chapter of my life was over, Twister was the first movie we got to see in the theater again, and it just really, really stuck with me because, like, not only was I in a theater, but it's a freaking huge, crazy movie, and I was like in 8th grade or something. And it was mind-blowing to me.
Just before I met you. No.
Yeah. So it's like ingrained in my soul is Twister. And then As Good as It Gets, which I think is just a really, really great movie. And I think she did a really good job in it.
Yeah.
So that is mine list.
Excellent list. I love it when she read the letter
it's so good.
I can't
I
remember.
just want to read this one part.
Yeah.
Do you want his character name or his actual name?
Well, his actual name is Jack Nicholson, so I can't remember.
Melvin Udall.
That's it, Melvin Udall. That was such a great scene. That scene made me go, wow, she's good. She was like Sally Fields crying good. I thought that.
Well, she did win an Oscar for it.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's a great movie.
It really is.
I also really liked her Oscar clip, which is when she's talking to her mom, and she's like, "What do you want from me? What do you want?" And it's like this big, long, drawn-out speech about how she's so stressed all the time. And what do you want from me? And her mom just goes, I want to go out.
Yeah.
And she goes, okay. And it made me go, yeah, that's real. That's real for reals.
And Harold Ramis in that film was, I know. And just like him interacting with her as like the doctor, and she runs in as like, and she's like, don't tell me just tell me what's wrong, what's going on, and then
don't give me anything, just tell me the serious.
And then she, like, every time, and I use this line all the time, but and I can't remember I always do it verbatim, not verbatim, it's like I paraphrase, but
right.
HMO pieces of, what did she say?
Right.
Well,
when she's talking about how, like, you go into the emergency room and you get whatever 9-year-old they made a doctor this week.
Yes. And he just confirms it. He says, yeah, I think that's their technical name.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
So
HMO bastards! Oh, I'm sorry. No, I think that's actually their technical name. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
That was a great film. Honestly, if you haven't seen it, you really should check it out. Anyway, Joe, what have you got?
I've got Pay It Forward,
Yes.
Twister, and Castaway.
I think I need to see Pay It Forward, because that's on a couple now.
I mean,
have you never seen it?
I have never seen it.
Then make sure you watch the end.
Yeah, well, I mean,
don't burn up your DVD player.
Stop 10 minutes before and be like, oh, it's good.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
This was a great movie.
Beth liked it at this spot, so we'll just keep it here.
Yeah, she said it was great. So I'm glad I didn't spoil it 20 years later.
Yeah. Great. So
Perfect.
Cool. So that's our list, everybody. That is our list. Check it out. We like these movies because we think they're good, right?
Yeah.
So
that's the ticket.
That's the ticket. And some of these you don't even need a ticket for. Just like use your Netflix account or whatever.
Yeah, like Twister.
Which we're gonna watch this week. I can't wait to talk about it some more. That'll be fun.
It's gonna happen.
I might even watch As Good as It Gets again if I can find that too.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I might have it on DVD, so I'll probably find it there.
You probably do.
Yeah, and then watch it in our little pirate DVD player.
Is it actually like a Pirates of the Caribbean DVD player?
It is actually a Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nice.
It's like the steering wheel, what do you call it?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have a CD player that's the chest of Davy Jones.
Oh yeah, we have that same one. We love that one. We love that one.
You Disney nerds.
Pirate nerds. So, yeah. Well, why don't we do stuff we're putting in our eyes? Huh?
Did we confirm what our list is for next week?
Well, we always do that at the end of the show.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But if you want to do it now...
Oh, shut up.
If you want to do it now, we can.
No, we can do it then. I was just trying to not mess everything up.
That's okay. No.
Instead, I messed everything up.
You didn't mess everything up.
I
have to learn to be more improvisational, right? Like, I can't just go by my notes all the time, right?
Well, you can. It seems to make you happy.
It does make me happy.
You like to be organized.
Well, at least...
And I don't pay attention to that. And I'm sorry. I should pay more attention to that.
No. It's like... Put it down! I feel like I get flack. Like, when when there's no general direction. And then, like, I hear...
People give you flack about that?
Yes, they're like, well, we don't know which way you were headed. So that's why that's why I did show notes.
On the podcast or, like, at school?
Both.
Oh, okay.
But...
I was never told that note, so
okay.
I will...
Yeah. No, but it's...
You gotta tell me, man.
But see,
DJ's holding notes.
It's not a note that is... It's for you guys. It was a note for me. So... So these notes are for me. It's not for anybody else. Like, I have them for you in case you want to use them, but they're really for me because I need direction. Because if I don't have a direction, I will go anywhere, and I have no idea where I'm going to go. You've heard me speak.
This is accurate. I have.
So, this is why I should be behind the scenes and not in front.
Nah, you're great, Digimus.
Thanks. Anyway, so, Beth, what have you been watching? Because I want to know.
Do you really?
I really do want to know.
I have been watching Julia Child today. We love Julia Child in this house. So we have been watching The French Chef. Her old original black and white. Don't try to understand what I just said. It was a mess, and my brain stopped halfway through my words.
Got it.
So her old original cooking TV show, which I believe was like the first cooking TV show ever. So I think Bobby Flay and all of them really owe Julia Child a great big thank you for giving them jobs.
Absolutely.
Oops, I just made a mess. So we've been watching that. I watched Holy Moly, the Extreme Mini Golf Show.
Wait, what?
Holy moly!
Holy moly, the
have I not talked
mini
about
golf
this?
show?
I don't think
It's
so.
actually Holy Moly 2.
What?
Yeah, it's
Where
a
are you
sequel.
watching this?
I want to say CBS. Let me look this up.
Oh my god. Have you seen on Netflix The Floor is Lava?
Yes, we watched that.
That popped up on...
Is it worth looking at?
I enjoyed it.
Because Jedi Temple Challenge is a joke.
Well, it's kids.
Well, those kids are no good at Star Wars.
Holy moly. Oh, I'm laughing. Those kids are no good at Star Wars.
They're no good.
It is nice to see Ahmad Best, though.
There you go.
That Generation
Holy
Double
Moly
A.
is on ABC, and they make a big deal about how Steph Curry created it.
Okay.
Because apparently he's a huge mini golf fan.
Huh.
Or mini golf guy. I don't know. Rob Riggle is one of the hosts. And the other one's name is Joe something that I don't know his last name. I don't know him from anywhere, and I'm sure that I will get like smacked for not knowing him from somewhere. But it is hilarious. It's like an awkward mix of mini golf and MXC.
Dude.
You gotta put this in your face.
Well, I don't have CBS.
ABC.
I don't have that either.
But I think I will see if I can find a place to stream it for you. If not, I did take some video illegally that I can send to you.
I'll erase that.
I don't want any part of that.
It's basically like I was trying to show my sister this, and she's like, I don't have TV, so I was just taking video of the screen.
Okay.
So all through it, you can hear my mom laughing in the background.
Well, I want that video.
So, like, one of the holes you have to hit the golf ball.
It's on Hulu or something.
I don't think it is. I think I looked.
It's on their streaming platform?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
But, like, you have to hit the golf ball across the tiny, narrow strip of land over to where the hole is, but then you have to run on that strip of land. But then also, it's right next to, like, a line of porta potties. And you have so many seconds to get across before everybody opens their porta potty door.
Oh, no.
So it's very MXC, like right into the water. There's one where you have to, there's one where John Lovitz is a pirate captain, and if you, can't remember exactly how it works, but if you did better in the hole, he'll hit your ball across the water, and if you did like not as good, he has to wear 2 eye patches and hit your ball across the water.
Wow.
So he's like doing it blindfolded.
Yeah.
And it's nuts-a-roni. So we were watching.
It sounds insane.
It does.
Yeah,
sound
we were
insane.
watching that, which was pretty fantastic. And also we watched. Oh, we've been watching Drag Race All Stars season 5.
Did you check out Jedi Temple Challenge?
Not yet.
Oh, you were so jazzed on it.
I know, but the other side of it was my friend Joe was like, "This is, these kids suck at Star Wars."
You'll like
The truth is, I totally got distracted by The Floor is Lava.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just overly critical when it's kids in Star Wars. I'm like, come on, guys. Come on, guys.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
No
you should know
idea.
Me at your age would know that.
Yeah, 12-year-old me would wipe the floor with you. But they're not they're not really asking like Star Warsy type trivia.
Oh.
It's like physical challenge, jumping around, grabbing
So it's
stuff.
it's more like Double Dare than actual Star Wars trivia.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I gotta cut it some slack.
Okay.
Be nice to the littles.
Aw.
Okay, so I can't think of anything else I watched.
Okay.
I'm sure I watched other things, but I can't think of them right now.
Aha. Cool. Joe, I can't remember. Did you say you watched something, or you didn't get to?
Yeah, I watched a movie last night
Oh.
called The Five Bloods, which
Oh.
is Spike Lee's newest movie.
Oh yeah.
And it's about a group of black soldiers that go back to Vietnam in modern times to find the remains of their friend. And there's a little bit of a caper kind of feel to it. It's a Spike Lee movie, so there's going to be some statements that are made with the acting and with the subject matter. And I liked the messages it was sending. I liked, what it was talking about, the story it was telling. It was a bit messy. There was parts where it was like, man, there's a lot of music that doesn't need to be here. There was some like flashbacky war type scenes that just, to me, were too long.
Okay.
And this is a fan of Saving Private Ryan, and that
Right.
whole movie is a war scene, right?
It really is.
This was like, it was just too drawn out, some of them. And you're like, is this a flashback? Is this really happening? Like, sometimes it wasn't clear, sometimes it was. I don't know. It was a bit of a mess. It was no Black Klansman. And one thing I will say about Spike Lee movies is, like, they're not all great.
Right.
But the good ones are really good.
Really
Right.
good, yeah.
Right.
So this one wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great.
Okay.
Got it.
So if I were to rate it on my 1 to 10 scale, with 5 being average, I'd give it a 5.5 or a 6.
Okay.
So a lot of people hear that number and go, "Wow, you thought it sucked." No, it's average.
No, that's average, yeah.
I get
It's
it.
like halfway.
Yeah.
That's what
there
average is.
Yeah, there was some decent humor in it. I mean, it's Spike Lee can put some funny stuff in there. Race-related stuff, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, as a whole, it was. I probably won't need to watch it again.
Okay.
It's not one that I'll go back to. Where like Black Klansman, I've seen, probably
Several
half a dozen
times.
times. Yeah.
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 So
That was such a good movie.
I enjoyed it, even though it was quite depressing.
Super sad.
Yeah.
Yep. But the acting is great and all that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's worth looking at, I think.
Okay. I'll probably check it out.
If you're interested, yeah. It's long too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like 2:45 maybe.
Wow.
I think.
Oh.
That's pretty
That is long.
Yeah, they could have. That's like I said. Some of the scenes felt like they dragged on a little bit too much, and I think they could have left a little more on the cutting room floor.
Do you think that Netflix needs a ×2 button?
No, that would defeat the purpose of watching movies.
Right.
Right?
YouTube, I get it, but no.
Yeah.
Not
Blue says 2:30.
2.5. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, that's still not bad. Like, I like movies that are that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just some of the scenes you're like, oh,
Right.
okay, all right.
Cool.
Can we, let's move it along.
What else have you been watching?
That's it, I think.
That's it. Okay. And then,
I started going back to work, so.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't get to
watch as
doesn't
much.
get to
Between
play
that-
around as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, between work, school, and streaming, that's pretty much all I'm doing. And playing bass every once in a while. So,
Ah. Well,
so there it is.
there it is. Cool. Thank you, Joe.
Good job.
I think actually I'm on my the last episode of season 2 of Black Lightning, which I am loving Black Lightning. I don't know if you need to give it a more go, but it's amazing. Let's see. I'm gonna go with some of the stuff we've already seen, like Assassin's Creed. I watched that again. I watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Good.
And I watched Hobbs and Shaw.
That is a pretty funny movie. I will absolutely give it that.
I love it. That's pretty
Just
funny.
the snark between the two of them is.
Yes. Yeah. So, great.
I haven't seen that.
It's pretty funny.
It is kind of funny. Okay, it is funny. Not kinda. It's funny.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
it is one of those films where you have to just throw all logic aside and say, this is how it's going to go. So, but it's funny. It's good. Check it out. I think you should. But one is brand new for me, which is on Netflix, is Coffee and Kareem.
Oh.
So Coffee is a police officer, and he is he's the boyfriend of a gal named Vanessa Manning, played by I'm gonna ruin her name. Tarji Henson.
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson. There we go. That's it.
We got it.
Yay!
Yeah,
Tarji?
close enough.
Yes.
Tarji.
So and then of course Coffee is played by Ed Helms.
Oh.
So
Okay.
anyway, so one of the first scenes is Ed and Tarji are Taraji. I really suck at names.
A little.
Oops.
But it's okay because we love you.
I appreciate that. I do. There's an effort here, I promise. Anyway,
Yeah.
Coffee and Vanessa are dating.
There you go.
How about that? And they and they're having their fling in the bedroom, you know what I mean? And their son, Kareem, he's 12, accidentally bears witness to this.
Oh God.
And he's not happy about it. He's definitely not.
I can imagine not.
Yeah, and so he basically, he's like, here's the other thing. Coffee is a police officer.
Perfect.
And so he's a little mad that this police officer is having sex with his mom.
Super sitcom.
Yeah, and so he finds a way to put a hit on Coffee.
Oh.
At the same time, Kareem is he's videotaping. He's got his phone and he's videoing these guys that are supposed to be like beating up Coffee and witnesses a murder.
Oh.
And it's all on his phone. And so the rest of the film is Coffee and Kareem trying to solve the murder together.
Oh.
Or get the phone and then solve the crime together because he drops the phone somewhere and then all of a sudden Coffee is being is now like in trouble for kidnapping Kareem, and there's this like whole like comedy of errors that goes on. So
is it a comedy?
It is a comedy. It is a comedy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that 12-year-old boy has a potty mouth. I think it's worse than Beth's.
Me?
Way worse.
Hey!
What's wrong with that?
Well, he's 12, and he shouldn't be saying some of the things that he says. I really think that it's just like, I don't.
Have you seen Role Models?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen Role Models, but
Paul Rudd, Sean William Scott, they have to take these kids out and be big brothers to them.
DJ, the other side of that is you work in public school.
That's true.
Like,
that is true.
How innocent and,
Okay.
not potty-mouthed are the kids you work with?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it, but he looks like he's 9. He's a 12-year-old. I mean, they say he's 12. I don't know how old he really is.
He's actually probably 42, the way how
right.
It's
right.
acting.
You're right. It is acting, and I've always disliked the whole shock. Have the kid say stuff, holding a dildo and doing all this stuff, and I'm like, how do you get to that?
I personally think that kids swearing is hilarious.
That's true.
My niece said shit the other day, and it was adorable, and also I was just stoked that it wasn't me who taught her.
Yeah.
I feel like Blue's nephew said shit the other day. We were over there, not this weekend Father's Day, but another time he was walking away.
Yeah.
And I feel like I heard shit come out of his mouth. And man, I had to stifle my laughter because you don't want to encourage it, but it's hilarious.
But it's so funny.
It's hilarious when kids cuss.
But you know what? I think when it's hilarious, it happens like once or twice. Oh, that was funny. It was cute. And this kid was bad. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was like super bad, which I don't think I liked much either.
Well,
Super bad is very funny.
Yeah, and maybe I just need to change the way I look at the humor, because this was funny. Like, there were a ton of freaking funny parts. And when Coffee, I guess I won't go too far into it, but Kareem is teaching Coffee how to be mean or like a badass, who is not, and basically says, well, I can't go any further with it because that would be, 1, spoiling, and 2, I can't. I really can't. Well, also, but it's hilarious.
Blue has a really intelligent, smart, of course, thing to say about swearing. It's just words.
That's true.
They only have the power you give them.
That is true.
So
absolutely,
if you make a big deal about it being super bad, then
right. Then
they are.
Do I think that this potty mouth kid means don't watch the film? No, I think it's hilarious. I think the film is amazing. I think there's a lot of smart humor as well. Especially on the part where Coffee is doing a lot of stuff. So, it's good. You gotta take believability away if you really want to get into this film, because it's a comedy as well. So it's on Netflix. I suggest you watch it. And if you want to bring your 12-year-old, I don't recommend it, but go ahead. But it is fun.
Oh, DJ.
It is TVMA. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Probably.
You do you and
Use
how you
your
raise your
discretion.
kids. Yeah. So and do I think that I would let my 12-year-old child or nieces or nephew watch it? Probably. Probably, because there are a lot of funny parts. And yeah. So anyway, okay. So that's the new one I watched. I recommend. Check it out. I know, totally mixed review there, but it was funny, and things that make me laugh, I really like, and that made me laugh a lot.
Coffee and Kareem.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And I would love for one of you to...
Where'd you see it? Where did you watch it? I'm sorry, Deej. Where'd you watch it?
Oh, Netflix. It was on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would love for one of you to watch it and say, DJ, you're dumb, next week.
I think... All right.
Okay.
I'll try to watch that and Twister.
Okay. That's cool. And if you only get to watch one, watch Twister.
You don't dictate my Netflix viewing, okay?
You can't tell Joe what to do.
You don't pay my
sheriff.
You don't pay my Netflix bill. You don't control my watching.
Okay. Never mind.
Wow. That's so spicy in here.
I love it.
I'm playing.
Spicy.
See?
AF.
And
It got Bernie. Full circle.
Oh, poor Blue.
and that is why we have to keep you on the show. You make me laugh. That's all that counts.
Perfect.
See?
Dude, ouch. I'm sorry, Blue.
Sorry, Blue.
Been there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Been there many times. The old ring sting. You know? It's not a good. It's not always great.
Yikes.
I don't think it's ever great.
Oh, he looks so sad. Oh.
It's one of the greatest gifts of all time.
I like the booty wiggle one better.
Oh yeah.
The classic shimmy.
Gold bond shimmy.
Yes.
I was waiting for that to pop up.
There it is.
So what are we talking about now?
Well, now we're going to get a challenge for everybody. And hopefully we all can hear it better. But we did have a winner last week. That's right, Crackhead Blue.
Yeah, Blue.
She guessed it. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I even watched that this week because I watch it every week.
Is that your favorite? Is that your favorite indie movie?
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It goes like 1, 3, 2, 4.
Why does Temple suck so bad, but it's so good at the same time?
I don't know.
It's got to be because of what's her face, right?
That's why it sucks.
She's so annoying.
She's very annoying.
Oh.
Yeah. I see. It's really weird for me because Temple of Doom was the one that I remember hearing first. Like I had my little cassette tape that like you listen to the story and turn the page when you hear the whip crack. Yeah,
I remember those. I didn't have one, but I totally remember that.
Oh, I lived on those.
Like you, Temple of Doom was the first Indiana movie that I saw.
And then it took me a little while to watch Raiders, and then I was just like, what is this compared?
Raiders is so good. So good.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I named my dog Indiana Jones, because that scene where he's chasing Marion in the basket in the hallways of the city, that, like, my old dog Indy ran just like Harrison Ford in that scene, so I was just like, Indy, perfect.
Oh, we named a dog Indy.
And that helped too.
You named after the dog?
I have a lot of fond memories of that dog. So,
That's a great, I guess, what would you call it, franchise? I mean...
Except for, does Crystal Skull get a pass?
I mean, you have to count it.
Oh, yeah.
It's part of the franchise. We just know that it's the least good one.
Well, it's
I do like Shia a bit in certain parts.
The monkey swinging thing really killed it for me.
That killed it.
Yeah,
right?
that killed it. For
like, if I can not watch that part, I can watch the movie.
Yeah.
So I have to.
Yeah, how he gets all excited. That's my mother you're talking about, and he's like, "Settle down, dude."
Yeah, settle down, Junior.
I do like the fight in the diner. How he started it.
Yeah.
Just hits the jock, and then they turn around, and there's like 6 greasers standing there.
Yep.
And like, I guess we're fighting.
Yep, this is happening.
Yeah, there's some good scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. There are worse movies. It's just not the best Indiana Jones movie.
Right.
So, there.
Got it.
I'm so glad we had this tangent.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry.
Well, I do have a question. I mean, based on the information that we have now, would you say Raiders of the Lost Ark is your favorite movie of all time?
No.
Oh. Wow.
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you're asking Beth specifically.
Because he's asking because I watch it every week.
Yeah.
Okay. But you put it on like background though, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's
actively
different.
watching
or like,
it every week
to fall asleep or bad dates or
oh God. Yeah, I get it.
They're digging in the wrong place. There's so much about it that's really, really good.
Got it.
Can you be Sala for Halloween, please?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just turn your hair into a beard somehow.
I can easily do that.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so awesome.
I will Sala for Halloween because I'm pretty sure we're going to be socially distanced and I'm not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, right.
So I will be Sala for Halloween.
I'll just be a Jedi in my house.
To Amazon, I must order a fez. I am the monarch of the sea.
But you have to do. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Sala, Gimli mashup.
Oh.
I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure it's been done.
Yeah, by what's his name?
What's his name?
John Rhys Davies.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, if you guys haven't watched them, I have been watching on the YouTube a show called Reunited Apart, hosted by our friend Josh Gad,
Oh,
who's
yeah.
getting together casts of old classic movies and having like a chat about it, and they like do scenes and they talk about. So the first one was Goonies, and then they did I think Back to the Future, and then Lord of the Rings. They just did Ghostbusters, and I just found out that this week is going to be Ferris Bueller.
Ooh.
It's a web show, and it's very amusing.
That's cool.
Bueller.
Ferris Bueller.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Jeez. Let's
Sorry,
go
I
ahead and move on
apologize.
with the challenge.
The
With
challenge.
the actual show.
All right. Well, part of the show, we have a challenge, and this is the challenge this week. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Well, good, because I'm ready too.
Sorry.
Give us a kiss, you sexy beast! I see America drinking the fabulous cocktails I make. America's getting stinking on something I stir or shake. The sex on the beach. The schnapps made from peach. The velvet hammer. The Alabama slammer.
There you
I know
go.
what it is.
That is the one. That's the clip for this week.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can get it. I don't think it's that obscure this time, but this is another one where music gets in the way a lot.
I knew it. I knew exactly what it was.
Okay,
But
good.
Either
again,
way.
yeah, I think you're fine.
Okay, good. Phew.
I don't think it's like how you did Coyote Ugly,
Yeah.
where everybody was just like,
What
"This
scene
is a scene from
that?
Denny's." What the?
Yes, that was the scene from Denny's.
I know.
So there you go. That was that. What else? Like tomorrow, or it's Tuesday, right? The 23rd, Trolls, I believe, is the actual release date. So if you want to
Oh.
purchase it instead of rent it,
Renting it.
yeah. So it was $15 to rent. So it went down a little bit, but still $15 to rent. So now it'll probably be $20 to buy. We'll see.
They'll get their money. They're fine.
That's right. Exactly.
They're fine with
They
that.
are. I hear movie theaters are opening July 15th and 12th or something like
boy.
that.
The ones up here, Regal said July 10th, I believe.
Yeah, pretty early. Regal said Regal was going to be earlier than AMC, and AMC put out that first they were like, you don't have to wear masks, whatever. Yeah, and then they were like, never mind, you have to wear masks.
Actually, you do.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
Gavin said you have to.
You're right. So, anyway, so that's they changed that policy and said, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But then they're also opening up a little bit later than Regal, just a little bit by a few days, not so much, and only at 30% capacity. They're going to be like really, really low in the capacity.
So they're gonna spread everybody.
Yeah,
out.
Yeah, you have
basically.
to sit 6 feet apart from everybody.
At least, yeah. And then what else? Like there. It's going to be like a hands-free or a touchless kind of a concession thing that's going on. Like even Regal now, you could buy your stuff on your app, and then just pick it up at a spot,
There you
and,
go.
and it's there. But they're not doing refills on anything.
Oh.
So
Well, yeah. Dirty fingies.
Yeah, exactly. All the theaters are like that. No refills on anything. Don't bring your own stuff. We don't care.
Yep.
That's how it's gonna be. And usually I only eat like one thing of popcorn anyway, so I mean, to me that's gonna be okay. It will save my weight. Most likely, hopefully. So, anyway, where was I?
Nice.
Oh yeah, the theaters are opening soon.
Yep, theaters are opening.
Yeah. So.
Not mine.
I don't think I'll be visiting any movie theaters.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know about me. I'm gonna try not to.
Well,
DJ,
you were
see,
still
the thing
going to
is-
them when you shouldn't have been, and I know you'll be.
I know,
Yeah.
but I will have masks.
shouldn't.
I will be good. I may even bring my own wipes and wipe down the seats that I'm in.
That's a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
So, yeah, I might be ended up doing that. So
Just bring a bunch of newspaper and put it on the seat, and then sit on the newspaper.
Just Big Daddy it.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I am, however, going to miss the heated seats that we had at the where I used to live. So
Aw.
yeah.
Well, you live in Vegas now. Every seat is a heated seat.
No, they keep the insides down to like 50 degrees. It's cold.
Ugh.
I know. Got to bring a jacket everywhere to go, which is why we dressed up a lot in Las Vegas because, well,
Because you can dress up.
yep,
You need layers.
exactly, layers. So, I actually haven't seen any other trailers.
Not since Bill and Ted.
Not since Bill and Ted. There was another one for a TV show, but I can't remember what TV show it was. I wish I wrote it down. So, and it looked like it was a good one, but it's gone now. So yeah. So, but I still love the Bill and Ted's. I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
it's going to be fun.
Cautiously
optimistic.
Yeah. Hey Beth, do you want to know what we're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
talk about next week?
Sure.
How about we talk, because we have a list of movies every week, why don't we talk about a movie that has lists in them?
Oh, what a fine idea you've come up with.
Hey, you know what? I steal these ideas. I don't just come up with them. I gladly take other people's stuff.
I'll gladly pay you Thursday for this idea I've taken today.
That's right.
Hey.
That's right. It was Beth's idea. Come on, everybody. Unless you liked it, and then it was mine. No,
Yeah, and then it was DJ's idea.
If it was good, it's mine. But if you didn't like it, I didn't come up with it.
That was always one of my favorite endings to the Jungle Cruise.
Mine
It's like,
too.
hello, thank you for coming. If you enjoyed the cruise, my name is Skipper Beth, and if you did not enjoy the Jungle Cruise, then my name is Andrew. Or fill in whatever name.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
I that's one thing about Disneyland that like is fun is when you get an attraction operator that is like into it.
Yes.
Because you've had the ones where they're just like, whatever, this is a job.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's kind of like, man, I understand you're here every day and you're doing this every day. But like when you like a good Jungle Cruise captain, you're like, man, this guy's awesome. He's making you think it's, it's the goods.
It's the first time, even though you've been on it, and he's on it every 8 minutes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it is. Very good. Well, 512 Podcast, or shout out at tfwmovies.com, or at tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or go to patreon.com/tfwmovies. All those ways you can contact us and let us know what films that have a list in them that you want. I don't know if I said that right. Holy moly.
Lists in film.
Yes. But anyhow, I digress. It's time to plug something, y'all. What do we want to
Yes.
plug? Like, maybe Big Checho.
yeah.
What did I miss?
Sorry. So Crackhead Blue reminded me of a situation where we were in this was back when we had our passes, and we were. Do you remember what ride it was, Crackhead Blue? I don't remember what ride it was, but there was whoever was operating it. He was like, you could tell he didn't think anybody was really paying attention to what he was saying.
Oh.
And man, he was just like saying some of the goofiest stuff, like just being dumb and goofy about it, and kind of make like even calling people out for like what their shirt had on it or whatever. Like, yeah, he was being pretty funny, but he was out of boredom because he's like so over it.
Yeah.
And I think I've heard people do that. Like, some people do that, and I wonder if they're just trying to find out who's listening.
Who's listening? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It just...
That's funny.
That is funny.
And then when we went to SeaWorld before, they have that ride called the Electric Eel. And there was a guy who was operating it when we were getting on it. And right as it's about to start, I don't know if it's a script that they have to say, but either he was doing it on his own, but right before the ride was going to take off, he'd go, "Get ready to be electrified." Like, he was saying it very, like, matter-of-factly. He wasn't, like, super excited about it. He wasn't, like, downtrodden. He was just like, "All right, everybody, get ready to be electrified." Like, it was just, I don't know, it was so
It's just
funny,
something
man.
that he had to do.
Maybe. Or he came up with it on his own.
That's hilarious.
It was so funny. I remember every time, because we were standing in line and we'd hear it, like, you know, every however many.
Yeah,
And
because
it's just like, dude, this kid is killing me.
Get ready to be electrified.
Yeah, and he tried to do as fast as he could, and then, oh man, it's so funny.
that is funny.
I love it.
Sorry,
No, that's not something to be sorry for.
sorry,
Joe.
Checho. No, I bum rushed Checho's.
You totally did.
Poor
You steamrolled
Checho.
Checho's plug.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Whoopsies. So, Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor is not open yet. Not open yet. But
Probably a good idea.
I think he's going to be ready to open, though. Like, he has some major stuff that he's changed for his business to make it safe for people. So, and he's already been pretty clean already, if that makes sense. Like, they're always changing out everything. They're always wiping everything down already. So he really didn't have that much to change, if that makes sense. So when he is ready to open...
hygienic.
Yes, very hygienic. In fact...
hygienic art
That's
man.
right. He's the hygienic art man.
Which is the best kind of art man to be.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And especially when you're putting needles in people all day.
Yeah, specifically.
Yes.
Woof.
So, and...
Woof.
Sorry.
Buzz, your girlfriend.
Right.
Woof. Sorry.
But so when he does open, trust me, you're gonna get a good thing. I think we even talked about he actually is like he trains the health department on how to inspect these people. So
Wow.
these people have been tattoo artists. I think that he's gonna be on top of everything and he's gonna keep you safe. So I would
hope so.
totally.
I mean, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, and I would totally trust him to not spread.
Does he still actively tattoo, or does he have most of his apprentices in the shop are doing and most of the work?
He does. He actively tattoos. Yes.
Okay.
So, because that's people.
Right, but keeping a business running takes a lot of time and effort as well. I would imagine maybe he's.
Well, his wife does it. Like his wife does the
okay.
business stuff. So she takes all the appointments and does the billing and all that great stuff. So it's kind of
cool.
a
That's cool that he still gets to do what he loves
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So
Cool.
But yeah, get a chance.
to do. Maybe I'll go see him in a year or two.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Just make sure you tell him you're on the show. He'll know who you are. He did your picture.
I'll just make that face.
Yeah. There you go.
The logo
The
face.
logo face. That's awesome.
Hey
He'll
man,
be
remember me?
Oh, it's you.
Ooh, boo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boo.
Also, I watched Knives Out. I just remembered.
Oh, cool.
Great
Yeah,
movie.
I like
It
that
is a
movie.
great movie.
God, I love how that all comes together.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah.
I also went, oh no, but then
Me too.
oh yeah. I'm like, no, that's horrible. Oh.
Wait,
It
was it
works,
the first
though.
time you watched it, Beth?
Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever seen it.
Okay, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And then
And
also,
it totally makes you think one way until it's like, no, this is what happened. You're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Oh.
you just handed it to me. Okay, cool.
oh. Also, I watched Beastmaster directly after I watched Knives Out. They were both on Amazon Prime, and I'm like, ooh.
Ooh.
Sorry to interrupt.
No,
Please
that's
continue
okay.
plugging.
That's okay.
Oh, we watched pieces of Nacho Libre because I love that movie.
Nacho!
I love that movie, man.
I know you don't think I know a buttload of crap about the gospel, but I do.
But I do.
I love that. A buttload of crap about the gospel. It's so
All right.
good. Sorry.
That's
ahead,
okay.
Duke. Sorry.
We were just gonna, we were moving on to the 29 Toes podcast, and I don't think they have anything new yet.
Are they still not doing
I think
shows?
so. I think so.
Yeah, I don't think
What
they
happened?
are.
What happened to them doing remote shows together? Just didn't like the vibe.
I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they just couldn't, like with kids and everything else that's going on. Going to one person's house is probably easier. I don't know. We should ask them. I'll get on the Marco Polo and ask them. Not now, not while we're doing the show, but eventually.
No, do it right now.
Now, do it!
So, but anyway, like their show, check it out if you can. All the past episodes are still there. They're still good. So, yeah. And then, Beth, do you want to plug anything?
Sadly, there will be no 2020 season of anything at the Old Coloma Theater. It's official.
Oh, wow.
Well, we got in touch finally with, the state
Yeah.
and the county, and they all said that the reason that there are no actual guidelines for live theater is because the industry is not anywhere near to having an open date. So, yeah, there are a bunch of theaters around here that are apparently trying to open and in auditions and stuff, and I'm like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah. So that's sad, but I feel like I would rather forego a season than be a hotspot of illness or cause any drama as such. So sadly, we will not be doing any live melodrama this season, but we hope to be back as soon as we get a green light from the state.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Also, diminished capacity, the
Yeah, you won't have any.
We only have 100 people. We only have seats for 100 people, and the seats are so close together.
Yeah, you couldn't.
The theater is so small.
It really is. It's tiny.
Put 12 people in the theater.
Yeah.
And then everybody has to be 20 feet back from the nearest performer. Oy vey.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, so no piano player or 20 feet back is 3 rows. Maybe more than that. 4 rows back, and there's only 7 rows in the theater.
Although we always canned our piano music. That wasn't bad.
The sound system isn't what it used to be, DJ.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's pretty scratchy.
God, damn it. Oh, wow.
So, yeah. It's a bummer, but, you got to do what you got to do in order to keep people safe.
Exactly.
For the safeguarding of the community and our volunteers and our everybody.
You sometimes
want everyone to be safe, so.
Yeah, you have to do that to keep them safe from themselves sometimes.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
So, yep, that is sad plug.
Yep, darn it.
Sad plug.
Darn it. All right, well, thank you for telling us, though. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
Yeah, I will plug the old Twitch channel. You can find me streaming lots of nights a week, actually 3. I know, it's kind of silly. Monday or Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I'll be streaming this week, and you can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. That's a mouthful.
That is.
A little bit.
Crazy.
There it is.
Cool.
Yay!
Thank you. Go check it out. It was there, and then I got disconnected, and I never got back on the other night.
Oh no.
Oh well, I don't understand what happened, but anyway.
Science.
Yeah. So.
Science.
Yeah. Okay, help it. But check it out. It's good. It's good. It's not as musically inclined as it was, but.
Not. Yeah. We're still figuring out. We're still playing the rules on not getting DMCA struck. DCM. I don't know how to say it. DMCA. I think it is.
Run DMC'd.
Run DMC'd. Right. Yeah. So the music isn't as
prolific.
Hey,
right.
Well, yeah. Hey, we used to do song requests. You want to hear a song, put it in. But to prevent DCMA strikes,
yeah,
we are song request null at the
which
moment.
is good. Your gameplay and all that stuff is still fun. So
still there, yeah, and I still try to be as chatty as possible with everybody. So.
Cool.
You do a great job, Joe.
Yeah.
Last time I was there, which
Glad you enjoyed it.
was admittedly a while ago, but
It's alright. It's alright.
yeah,
People are busy.
so busy right now.
Watching TV.
The floor is lava, Beth.
Floor is lava.
The floor is lava. What is great about it is I think the people are instructed that I'm pretty sure once you get like half of your body in the lava that you have to die dramatically. So like people are falling into the lava doing like the one hand out. The only thing that I missed that I thought would have been great would have been like the Terminator thumbs up in the lava from Terminator 2, but I didn't see it.
So good.
So if I am ever on the floor is lava, look for that because
Totally.
I'll do it. And I know I'll fall in the lava because, you know, I haven't played that game in years.
Yeah, me too.
I used to be really good at it though, but they made it hard. Like people are jumping 6 feet and stuff.
For the dramatic
I
death,
would.
I think.
I would like. I would make a big dramatic death. And
You're
I'd be
like, watch
wow.
this.
She totally could have made that 1 foot jump. It was like a step, but she seemed to have an issue and fall into the lava and give us the most dramatic death possible.
She lost all motor function on a 6-inch gap. I don't know.
Yep.
You hate to see it.
But it was also kind of cool to watch.
There you go.
Okay. Are you ready, DJ?
Hey, yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
So DJ has put the thank yous in the list here for me to read, so I'm going to do it. Are you ready, guys? Let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
Since the time has come, we will say thank you to the following humanoids. We, of course, want to thank all of our fabulous Patreon members, Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher Jam Strauss, Sean, Blue, Wendy. We love you all. Thank you so much for being Patreon members. Yeah.
Thank you.
We would also like to thank Joshua Struthers, who did a bunch with our intro, so thanks a lot there. Big Checho, who we plug every show. The man is a fabulous art man and apparently extremely hygienic. We would like to thank the cast, starting with the guy who started it all, Mr. DJ McGee. Me, I guess, because I'm here. We would like to thank Joe for being a fabulous sheriff, always keeping us in line. And we would like to thank the lovely ladies behind the scenes who keep us in line, who's not Joe. The lovely crackhead Blue, who, you know, she's great.
She keeps me.
She'll tell him what to watch on Netflix.
She will. She'll be like, you're going to watch Twister.
Yeah, I don't have to listen to DJ, but I do have to listen
You do have to listen to Blue.
That's right.
And she's laughing in the chat. We would like to thank Dorothy Fielden, who is, in fact, my mom. And she's awesome. She does all the things. She's making food for me right now so that when the show is over, I can eat and not die. She's so great.
What a nice mom.
She is the best mom. And we would also like to thank the lovely and talented Miss Penny McGee, who has kept DJ in line for years.
And still going.
And she's still sane, yeah.
It's possible he probably would have walked off a cliff before now if it weren't for Penny. So we thank her daily. Thanks, Penny.
Yes.
But most of all, on top of that huge pile of thank yous to all of those beautiful people, we would like to thank you, the audience, for listening. For lending us your ears for just a few moments out of your life. Time, unfortunately, that you'll never get back. But I would just like to say thank you very much for listening and be excellent to each other.